When Daniel was just 7 years old, he noticed something strange every evening at dinner. His father, a quiet man with tired eyes and calloused hands, always set the table for four: one plate, one fork, and one cup too many. There were only the two of them. His mother had passed away when Daniel was a baby, and there were no other siblings or guests. Yet, like clockwork, his father laid out the extra setting and never explained why. One evening, curious and a bit frustrated, Daniel finally asked, "Dad, why do you always set the table for someone who never comes?" His father smiled, not with amusement, but with a certain softness, like he had been waiting for that question. "That chair," he said, pointing to the empty seat, "is for the person who isn't here but should be. Sometimes it's someone who left too soon. Sometimes it's someone who never showed up at all. And sometimes it's just a reminder that our presence matters more than we think." Daniel didn't fully understand then. To him, the idea seemed poetic, but distant. He was a child, and the world still felt permanent, full of tomorrows. But the chair remained, every day, every dinner for years. As Daniel grew older, the chair became part of the furniture of his life, something you stop questioning, like the ticking of a clock. He started high school, got busy with sports and friends. Dinners became quicker, shorter, sometimes skipped. His father never scolded him, never forced conversations. But still, every night, the table was set for four. Even when Daniel wasn't there, the extra chair remained. Then came college. Daniel left town with the usual promises: weekend calls, holidays at home. "I'll come visit more, I swear." Life, however, had other plans. Assignments, jobs, relationships, noise. Calls got shorter. Trips home less frequent. His father never complained, only asked, "How's everything?" and ended each call with, "Take care of your time, son." Years passed. Daniel became a successful designer in a bustling city, filled his days with meetings and his nights with silence. One evening, while sorting through old messages, he saw a missed call from his father. He told himself he'd call back tomorrow. That tomorrow never came. The next call was from a neighbor. His father had passed away in his sleep. When Daniel returned home for the funeral, he walked into the quiet house and went straight to the dining room. The table was set. 3 plates. 1 empty chair. The candle in front of it had long burned out, but the waxy remains were still there, evidence of a habit never broken. That night, Daniel sat at the table alone. He didn't eat. He just stared at the empty chair. For the first time in his life, he truly felt it. Not the chair, the absence. The weight of someone's presence that should have been there, including his own. Not just today, every day he was too busy. Every moment he postponed. Every visit he didn't make. In that silence, Daniel understood. That empty chair wasn't about death. It was about presence. About how easily we disappear from the lives of the people who need us. Not by leaving, but by not showing up. Years later, Daniel had a family of his own. Every evening, he sets one extra place at the table. His kids ask, "Dad, who's that for?" And with a soft smile, he replies, "Someone who matters. Someone we miss. And maybe one day, someone who will remember that being here, truly being here, is the greatest gift of all." If this story touched your heart, take a moment, call someone you've been meaning to, visit that friend, hug that parent, show up. Because your time, your presence, your being there, it matters more than you know. Hit like if you believe presence is a gift. Share this story with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe to Wisdom Tales for more soul-stirring stories that remind you what truly matters.